Damn, ants are everywhere.
Good
It's so
luck,
hot
have
right
fun,
now, or at
and,
least over
beat
here
it.
it's
That's all.
hot. For us, ants are all over the house. They not trying to go to the ground. Yeah, and cases aren't always the same. You accidentally buy the wrong case, it's too small, and then it doesn't work. And you're like, what? Yeah, I like the Lian Lee. What was it, the Lian Lee? Yeah, I have that one. It's a really cool case. I like it. Got the glass cover so you can see what's going on.
They're attacking our cute little probes.
Oh shit. No bueno. I waited too long.
Not the probes. They're attacking our cute little probes.
One day I'm gonna get some expensive
Not the
mahogany.
probes.
What? Oh, I make a PC, a computer. I feel like Baleen Bust is coming. I'm not sure, but I have like spider senses that there's a lot of lings. Too many casual lings, but if not, he's definitely hindering his drones.
My life for hire. I am here in the shadows. For our tasks, our meditation.
Oracle perceiving.
Spider senses.
Dimensional strings attuned. Oracle perceiving. Dimensional strings attuned. Oracle perceiving.
You're gonna move out right now.
Strings attuned.
The minerals have up and gone.
Oracle perceiving. Dimensional strings attuned. Our window is short. Our fates are one. We interpret. Extrapolating strings. An Aerodina. How can I aid you? Oracle perceiving. It is destined. I see. We interpret. The threads of fate lie there. Our windows. Let us begin. Our fates are one. You seek an omen. An Aerodine Rashagal.
Mineral field depleted.
Extrapolating strings. How can I aid you? The stars. Dimensional strings attuned. It
The
is
minerals
destined.
have up and gone.
It shall be as
The threads of fate lie bare.
my light for hire. I am the
How can I aid you?
Research complete.
Oracle.
my light for hire.
An Aerodine Rashagal. We meet our fate. An omen.
My light for
Mineral field depleted.
Let us begin. The threads of fate lie bare. Dimensional strings attuned. The stars.
my light for hire.
An air. You seek guidance? Our fates are one. I see Oracle perceiving.
My
Extrapolating
light for
strings.
hire.
Our window is short. An omen. How can I aid you? Let the threads of fate.
My light for hire.
Dimensional strings attuned. Harmonize. You seek guidance? Naz. Oracle.
My light for hire.
An Aerodine. Let us begin. The stars align. I see.
I think it should be
It is
coming right
destined.
now.
Extrapolating strings. You seek dimensional strength.
Our pylon's under attack.
Enemy know our fury.
An omen. The stars align. Nazuktai. The threads of fate let us begin. An air deep cosmic energy. Cosmic energy. You seek guidance? Our fates are...
My life for ire. My life for ire.
Let us begin. An Eridine Rashagal. Nazuktai. It is destined.
We are the blades of
They're attacking our cute little probes.
Oracle perceiving. Harmonized. An Eridine Rashagal.
And they're out of here.
Yep.
here in the shadows.
Very interesting.
Our fates are one. It is destined. Harmonized.
We stand as climate command. La Adan Aku.
The minerals have up and gone.
Justice be orange, she saw.
Yep, definitely not your pro build.
In the shadows. Kassar, take a
Sewer strats.
here in the shadows. We are the blades of ire.
Yeah, I got sewer senses. So yeah, I kind of botched it in the beginning, but he did have an early pull. Bum bum bum. The pull timing was a little earlier. And I messed up right here. And then I was going out and scouting. And then I just felt like there's too many lings for early pull, early gas, and then those lings being the fact that my cannon didn't go up. The next thing that they would most likely do, that's a high possibility, is bailing bust. You gotta remember that. It's like it wasn't a hatch first. So I set up for a bailing bust, put a cannon in the middle, and then going for my oracle play afterwards. And there goes the bailings. So he goes up the ramp thinking he can go and get some workers. I wall it off, messes up his ling run. Killed his lings. And so now he really hurt. He hurt himself on that one because he made gas, bailings for gas, and then he made a lot of lings instead of drones. So if I go void raids, he can go hydras, and then I'll get countered by, because void raids aren't that quick. So the hydras would counter the void raids. So that's why you go oracles. The oracles are a little bit more mobile. What would be your strategy to defend against mass oracles with the different races? You have to make spores. You have to make a lot more spores, and then hydras would be the play. Unless you can get out mutas before I can get there and then realize that I'm going against mutas, but then that gets crazy. And you get the muta versus phoenix, so you have to make corruptors with mutas, and then that'll counter the phoenix to void raid. So then on my side I have to go mass phoenixes instead of phoenix void raids, which is a little complicated, but it's still maneuverable at times if you don't let your unit die and you kind of just keep them moving. But spores You'd have to get like more than 1 or 2 spores. You want to get like 4 spores. I know it's a lot, but oracles are really good, so. And then I switch over to charge lots with no warp gate. Very important, no warp gate. So right here, he should have stayed home. He should have stayed here because he has another queen and another spore. It takes me a little longer to break those before he has a chance to run, which would drain a little bit more of my energy. Now the energy is pretty high right now because I wait for about 6, usually 6 to 7 depending on the situation of oracles. When you have 6 or 7 oracles, that gives the beginning oracles enough time to charge up longer. So that usually gives you enough time to kill the spores, kill the queens, kill the drones, and then have enough to kill the hatchery. It's up to the Zerg to defend. Now, if I don't see anything defended, then yeah, I can kill the hatchery and then pull out. I can kill all this and get out of there. But I was being very cautious about my energy right here. So that was a bad mistake, pulling the drones out, because it allowed me to not have to worry about, you know, killing this. Then I kill the queens. He didn't have a spore here already. That was bad on his part. If he had a spore right here, the oracles would take a few more seconds to kill it. Gives them enough time to run a little bit. So then I saw the hydras. Once I saw the hydras, I knew I was in the right transition, because I'll just make more oracles if he goes hydras. As long as I'm where he's not, my oracles just take a little bit of time to do so much damage. And in the meantime, the gateways, you don't want to go warp gate. The reason why you don't want to go warp gate is because you don't have time to come in here and warp in every time. You know, to try to warp in exactly at the right time. It's better to just flood the gateways and let them pop out, and you know, while you're multitasking with the micro, because you don't want to get caught. If you're moving up here and then you go down here to warp in some units, that you could be in the wrong spot, and then the hydras just break all your oracles, and you're like, oh no, I lost like 4 oracles because I ran right into the hydra ball. So you don't want to do that back and forth multitasking unless your oracles are away from the areas. But then that doesn't help you regarding keeping the Zerg on check. So by flooding the gateways, by making multiple zealots, you don't have to worry about going back. You just have to worry about not losing your oracles and keeping them on their toes. So that's why I don't get warp gate when it comes to this play. You want to revelate to know where their army is. So I know he's coming back. Meanwhile, they're just building. See how I have like 3 here, 2 zealots? I don't have to look for a while. I'm gonna definitely have my count. I just gotta make sure I don't get supply blocked, because you're making oracles behind it as well. You're continuing to make oracles and getting a bigger oracle count. These oracles, they're gonna be doing damage little by little, but you're not gonna want to lose them. And you come in, hold position, kill everything, and the Zerg usually has their lings and their hydras together. They're usually together somewhere in the map. You're not sure where, but they're out there together. So what happens is, as you're killing this, right, what you're looking for is this. That's what you're looking for. You see that ling right there? You see those lings right there? Lings are faster than hydras, so they tell you that you have a little bit of time to finish off what you're doing. You're not gonna get hydras here yet because there's a timer between lings and hydras, and so it's like your litmus test. It's like, oh, okay, he's not gonna be here yet. So it kind of helps you out, those little tricks to go, okay, Hydras are gonna come, but they're not here yet. I got a little bit of time, and then boom, take off. The Hydras come in late. Now he thought I was gonna go down here, but now I gotta save my energy, and then I gotta regroup my oracles. And then of course my zealots are already building, and I didn't have to look at them. I set up another 2 zealots, and they're gonna be taking care of themselves for a little while I go in with this group again. So I'm gonna go into his main now. He's going, oh, he's coming to me. I'm gonna go kill him. That's what he's thinking, and he thinks two spores are not enough. Look how fast they die. Then you recall home because they're gonna attack you. And the way you do this is you let the zealots go take care of this, because usually there's more spores at this moment. At this time there's usually more spores. You go in with charge loss, and then you wait right here for the Hydras to come out, because they're going to be over here trying to defend, but they're going to need to go over here to help the third. So you just wait, and once they come out, you take them out. So GG.